In the last decade, the vape industry has exploded into a multi-billion-dollar market. But one product in particular has reshaped the game: disposable vapes. From bustling cities to small-town convenience stores, these compact, pre-filled devices are everywhere. But have you ever stopped to ask, what exactly is inside a geek bar? How are these vapes mass-produced in factories? And most importantly, how much profit is being made from a single device? Today, we're going inside the factory, breaking down every step of production from raw materials to packaging. We'll uncover the insane profit margins behind each geek bar, the hidden environmental impact of disposable vapes, and the truth behind what's really inside that vapor cloud. But before we dive in, comment below. What's your opinion on disposable vapes? Brilliant innovation or environmental disaster? At first glance, a geek bar may seem like just any other vape. But here's what makes it different. Unlike traditional vaping devices, geek bars are pre-filled, so there's no need to buy separate e-liquids. They're pre-charged, so no external batteries are required. And they're a single use. Once empty, you throw them away. Accordingly, each bar contains a lithium-ion battery, which is the same type found in your smartphone but in a mini form, an e-liquid chamber, pre-filled with nicotine-infused flavored liquid, and a coil and wick system, which heats the liquid into vapor. Geek bars are designed for convenience and ease, which is why they've become so popular. The compact design allows users to simply open the package and begin vaping with no setup or hassle. Before a geek bar can be assembled, factories need three main materials: lithium-ion batteries, often sourced from China, South Korea, or Japan, plastic casings made from polycarbonate thermoplastics, and nicotine-infused e-liquid, the perhaps most controversial ingredient. Now, here's the shocking part. Not all e-liquid suppliers follow strict safety regulations. Some lower-end vapes have been found to contain heavy metals like lead and nickel, or harmful solvents not approved for inhalation, or counterfeit nicotine with unknown additives. While nicotine is the main ingredient in e-liquids, it's important to understand that the quality and sourcing of these ingredients play a huge role in the safety and performance of a vape. Contaminants can make their way into the mixture, posing health risks for users. Each geek bar is powered by a 350 mAh to 500 mAh lithium-ion battery, designed to last for around 600 puffs. Did you know that the same lithium-ion cells are used in electric vehicles and smartphones, just on a much smaller scale? They're the heart of the vape, enabling quick and consistent vapor production. For geek bars, battery life is a crucial factor. The 600-puff lifespan is optimized to provide consistent power from start to finish, without sudden dips in performance or flavor quality. But what makes geek bars so addictive? Well, it all comes down to flavor science. They use a combination of propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin for creating a smooth vapor, nicotine salts delivering a stronger, smoother hit, and flavoring agents giving each vape its signature taste. Some e-liquid formulas are engineered to mimic the relaxing effect of cannabis without using THC. These formulations use a blend of terpenes to create a calming experience. Flavor is everything in the vaping industry. The right combination of flavors can drive a customer to buy again and again. In fact, the top-selling geek bar flavors change seasonally based on market trends and user preferences. After assembly, geek bars are boxed, sealed, and shipped worldwide. But here's the mind-blowing part. Each unit costs around $2 to manufacture, but sells for $10 to $20, creating massive profit margins. This high markup is what powers the disposable vape industry. Companies make a fortune off of every single device. And with increasing demand, disposable vapes have become one of the most profitable products on the market. Once shipped to retail locations, Geek Bars are often sold directly from displays, making them easy to access for consumers. The entire process from manufacturing to store shelf happens faster than you might expect. While Geek Bars have revolutionized the vaping world, their environmental footprint is a growing concern. Disposable vapes contribute to millions of tons of electronic waste every year, much of which just ends up in landfills. Each vape contains a lithium-ion battery, which can be harmful if not properly disposed of. In fact, over 50% of disposable vapes are simply thrown away, contributing to the global e-waste crisis. As the disposable vape market continues to grow, the environmental impact is growing too. Manufacturers have been criticized for not implementing sustainable recycling solutions for these products. The success of Geek Bars can partially be attributed to their sleek, colorful design and fun, easy-to-use experience, but this has raised concerns, especially when it comes to marketing towards teenagers. Studies show a recent significant rise in youth vaping, many of whom are drawn to the vibrant colors and sweet dessert-like flavors of these devices. In fact, 1 in 5 high school students reports using disposable vapes. Now that all the components are sourced, it's time for assembly. At the factory, the battery is connected to the e-liquid chamber, and the heating coil system is installed. Each part is checked for functionality before moving to packaging. Once assembled, the vapes undergo strict quality control where each unit is tested to ensure it produces the proper vapor consistency and doesn't leak. After passing quality control, the Geek Bars are packaged in bulk and sent to distribution centers. From there, they're sent to wholesalers and eventually make their way to retail locations. The entire process from manufacturing to the final sale can take just under a matter of days. But don't forget, every Geek Bar sold contributes to the massive industry and the billions of dollars flowing into the vaping market. Geek Bar has carved out a distinctive space in the market thanks to its catchy branding and targeted marketing campaigns. Their name is now synonymous with disposable vaping, but how did they get there? The brand tapped into influencer marketing, sponsoring viral content and creating a unique visual identity with bright colors and sleek designs. This has been crucial in making Geek Bar one of the most recognized names in vaping. As disposable vapes like Geek Bars continue to dominate the market, it's clear that the industry is on an upward trajectory. In 2020, disposable vape sales surged by over 80%, reflecting a growing shift in consumer preference. One of the major factors behind this boom is the ease of use. Disposable vapes require no setup or maintenance, making them an attractive choice for both seasoned vapers and newcomers. While disposable vapes seem like a safer alternative to smoking, there are hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface. The long-term health effects of vaping remain poorly understood, but growing evidence points to some significant concerns. Studies have shown that prolonged exposure to the chemicals in e-liquid vapor can damage the lungs and cardiovascular system. In fact, recent research found that vaping increases the likelihood of respiratory issues ranging from chronic cough to severe lung disease like popcorn lung. And here's another troubling fact. The addictive power of nicotine in these vapes has led to an alarming rise in addiction. Disposable vapes like Geek Bars contain nicotine salts, which allow for a smoother, quicker absorption into the bloodstream, making it easier for people to become dependent. Nicotine addiction can lead to long-term health consequences, including increased risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even strokes. Especially concerning is the increase in youth vaping. a growing number of teenagers are using disposable vapes, like Geek Bars, as a gateway into nicotine addiction. Experts warn that nicotine exposure at a young age can have irreversible effects on brain development, leading to lifelong struggles with addiction. So, while disposable vapes may seem harmless at first glance, they come with a hidden long-term price that we can't afford to ignore. But let's talk about money. The profit margins in the disposable vape industry are nothing short of astronomical. Geek Bars cost manufacturers around $2 to produce, but they're sold from anywhere between $10 to $20. That's a markup of up to 900%. This incredible markup is possible because the costs involved in manufacturing disposable vapes are incredibly low. Aside from the raw materials, the assembly process is highly automated, keeping labor costs to a minimum. Moreover, the supply chain for Geek Bars is efficient and global. Raw materials like lithium-ion batteries and plastic casings come from countries like China and Japan, while the final product is shipped worldwide. With disposable vapes flying off the shelves, Geek Bar's parent company is generating millions in profit each month. In fact, it's estimated that disposable vapes contribute over $2 billion to the global market annually. And yet, despite this massive cash flow, the true cost of disposable vapes is hidden. Factoring in environmental impact, health risks, and public health costs, the profits of the vape industry come at a price that society will eventually have to pay. Geek Bar has managed to tap into an ever-growing market, positioning itself as a premium brand that brings convenience, design, and the addictive nature of nicotine. Their success isn't just about the product, it's about how they've capitalized on the global trend of vaping as a lifestyle choice. As we've explored today, Geek Bars and disposable vapes are here to stay, at least for now. However, with the industry's rapid growth, the future remains uncertain. The convenience and allure of disposable vapes have made them immensely popular, but that popularity comes with pressing issues. But change is possible. As environmental concerns become more pronounced, we could see new regulations and innovations in recycling to make disposable vapes more sustainable. The question is, will the vaping industry rise to the challenge and create a more eco-friendly future? With the right technological advancements and responsible production methods, there's hope for the industry to address its environmental impact. Until then, consumers will continue to face tough choices about their health, the planet, and the ethical concerns of disposable products. The future of disposable vapes is still unwritten. What do you think? Will disposable vapes become the norm, or will a shift towards more sustainable alternatives take over the market? Only time will tell. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What's your take on disposable vapes? Do you think they're a passing trend, or here to stay? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into industries shaping the world we live in. One of the key factors behind the success of Geek Bars is their diverse range of flavors. From fruity concoctions like watermelon ice to sweet indulgences like vanilla custard, these disposable vapes are all about providing an experience. But what makes these flavors so addictive? Flavor scientists work meticulously to craft the ideal balance of taste and vapor smoothness. It's all about creating a combination that keeps users coming back for more. But did you know that the flavor used in e-liquids isn't always food grade? Some synthetic chemicals are involved, raising questions about long-term health implications. Does the high demand for specific flavors mean that manufacturers are cutting corners with quality? And how much does flavor development truly cost in a multi-billion-dollar market? Every puff from a Geek Bar is powered by an internal heating coil, typically made from kanthal or stainless steel, but the science behind this coil is more advanced than you might think. The coil's job is simple: to heat the e-liquid and turn it into vapor. However, the way these coils are designed impacts both the quality of the vape and the longevity of the device. Geek bars use a special kind of coil that maintains an even heat, ensuring that the e-liquid evaporates smoothly with each puff. Interestingly, the composition of the coil and wick material is crucial for preventing issues like burnt hits or leaking. So manufacturers must strike the perfect balance in design to meet both performance and safety standards. With millions of Geek bars being sold worldwide, quality control is an essential part of the production process. Each batch undergoes rigorous testing from battery efficiency to the safety of the e-liquid. But not all disposable vapes go through this level of scrutiny. Manufacturers test each Geek bar for potential leaks, coil performance, battery lifespan, and vapor consistency. In fact, each device is subjected to several hundred puffs in a controlled environment to simulate real-world use. This ensures that when you pick up a Geek bar, you're getting a reliable product. However, not all brands follow the same high standards, and lower-cost alternatives often fall short of these safety measures. Once Geek bars are manufactured, the journey doesn't end in the factory. They're part of a complex global supply chain. From Asia to Europe and North America, these devices are transported in bulk through air and sea freight. The logistics of getting these products to stores is a high-stakes operation. With international shipping costs skyrocketing, especially in recent years, manufacturers must optimize their supply chains to keep prices competitive. But what about tariffs and import taxes? Well, these can significantly increase the cost of Geek bars when they reach retailers. Yet, despite these added costs, Geek bars remain affordable thanks to the high volume of sales. As disposable vapes like Geek bars become increasingly popular, the environmental impact grows larger. Every single Geek bar that's discarded adds to the ever-growing e-waste crisis, and this problem isn't going away anytime soon. Unlike rechargeable vapes, which can be reused, disposable devices like Geek bars contribute to a mountain of plastic and lithium-ion waste that ends up in landfills. While some manufacturers are looking into more sustainable solutions, the fact remains: disposable vapes are here to stay, and the environmental footprint continues to grow. Can the vaping industry clean up its act? Or will the convenience of disposable products outweigh the long-term damage to our planet? What do you think about disposable vapes? Are they a breakthrough technology or a harmful trend? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating industries on In the Factory.